I thank God for today, and I would like us to talk on the subject of silence. Many a times you have found yourself that you are faced by situations that are demanding that you must answer back. And as a result of that, you find that you are living a life that is full of the fight of words. Unarushiwa maneno na unarudisha maneno. And in the process ya kushindana vita vya maneno, kuna watu ambao hawezi washinda kwa kuongea. Lakini ningetaka kukusaidia jinsi ya kuwa na, ili uweze kuwa na amani kuanzia mafikra na moyo wako, na jinsi ya kudeal na wanadamu wengine, maana wanadamu ni wagumu. Human beings are just difficult. People are difficult. But I want you to know now, for you to have peace and as you move on in life, you must learn to use silence into your advantage. You use it for your advantage. There are times when you just have to talk, and there are times when silence is gold, and at times when silence is just a yellow plate. But silence is a good weapon. There are things that you're not called to answer to every battle, to answer every question. And for your information, sometimes your enemies will always throw words at you so that you can respond, and they use it as a weapon against you. And today, I want to help you out on how to survive in the midst of people and in the world that is full of chaos, whereby as a result of talking back, it goes into record, it is used against you, either in the family, either in your place at your place of work. And how do you win this one? I want you to know this one. You are not designed to fit into everyone's understanding. Most of the time, utakuta ya kwamba you want to fit into everybody's understanding. You are not designed to fit into everyone's understanding. Some people will never understand you. Stop wasting your time trying to convince everybody. Learn to know how things are dealt with. It will give you the inner peace. It will give you the peace of mind. It will give you a good comfort, and you'll be able to achieve in life. Most of you, your energy has been taken away because there are things that you are trying to prove. Let me tell you one thing. You don't need to buy expensive just to convince somebody who, by the end of the day, they are not adding anybody to your life. Be yourself. After all, everybody is taken. You're saying, Ambassador, what do you mean? I want you to understand this. That sometimes you have got to know the secret on how to walk away without warning. Walk away without warning. Because your purpose is too valuable to be wasted in endless conversation. Sometimes just learn to walk away. Don't lose your energy. Don't waste your time. Focus on your purpose. Because the enemy wants to interfere, to disrupt your mission in accomplishing your purpose. Just know the secret, how to be silent. And as we continue, I want you to understand that explanation, sometimes you seek to explain everything. I want you to understand explanation invites debate, and debate invites doubts, and doubt invites delay. Avoid this to save your purpose. Sometimes when you begin to explain everything, you realize now the debate lies up, and it invites people's opinion. And you don't need people's opinion in every part of your journey. Some people, they're not part of your story. You must know that once you understand this, it will really help you. Because I want you to understand that when you stop explaining, your action becomes your testimony. When you stop explaining, don't explain everything. Don't explain everything about your family, everything about your life. Some people, they're just waiting. Once they have understood, and then they get the concept, the beginning, and the part of your story, then they'll be able to fabricate it. Most of the battles that you find, you have been fighting are as a result of you responding to every argument. There are people just, all they require, shut up. They just require, let your action speak. I hope and believe you together so far. I want you to understand this as we continue. People respect boundaries that they cannot break. Just raise a standard and leave them fighting to compete whether they can reach it out. So in every way, just understand this. People respect boundaries that they cannot break. Respect is not demanded, but it is commanded. Don't demand for respect. It is commanded. Command respect. And how do you command respect? Don't be available to answer every question. Don't be available in every debate. And this one will be a help, and it will save you in a lot. It will save you in a big way. I want you to understand this as we continue. Silence is not weakness, but it is a strategy. When you master silence, you master control. Just learn to use silence to your advantage. In many things, just look at the situation and know, am I going to speak on this one? Yes, there are times when you have to talk, but there is a time when you just have to watch and allow your actions to speak. Let your results speak now. Don't try to fight and convince everybody that I can make it, that you're special. No. Let your actions speak. I believe I'm speaking to somebody that when you know who you are and where you are going, you don't beg to be understood. The problem with you, you behave as if you don't know where you're going. You know the results of your life. You are the one who is ready to bear the plan, to bear the burden, to bear the results. So why should you waste your energy trying to convince everybody? I want you to understand that when you know where you're going and you understand it, you cease to worry and you cease to convince everybody. You cannot convince the whole world. I believe I'm speaking to somebody. You cannot convince the whole world. So silence is not weakness, but maturity. It is a sacred weapon of the strong. When you know silence is not weakness, at times just use it as a weapon. It is a secret of the strong. Hello. Yes, it's a secret. It's a weapon that is used by the strong people. So I want you to understand that silence, in one way or the other, it disciplines your emotions. It controls your emotion. Silence disciplines your emotion, and it guards your energy, and it confuses your enemy. 3 things will happen when you know how to use silence. Silence will discipline your emotion. You will not act out of emotions. You will sober up. Second, it will guard your energy. You use a lot of energy when you're trying to defend yourself. My friend, don't use all your energy. All you need to do is this: understand it guards your energy. And again, when you use silence, what will happen? It confuses your enemy, because they will keep on guessing on your next step. They'll keep on asking, what is he about to do? Don't explain to everybody on where you're going, on your journey to success. Even in time of failure, do you know one thing? A fool, when he's silent, he is counted as a wise person. So sometimes, understand, silence is everything. Sometimes the battles that you've been fighting are as a result of you speaking. Even when you go down, it's not a chance, it's not a moment of you explaining to the whole world what is happening. Just make your move silently and let them watch the results. Because in your silence, you can achieve a lot. You're saying, Ambassador Tony, what do you mean? This is what I'm saying. Silence cannot be manipulated. You know, when you talk, they can use your words and manipulate them. But silence cannot be manipulated. When you choose to be silent, you leave no room for debate. Nobody can fight a silent person. So understand that when you choose to remain silent, you deny them the power to control your spirit. When you begin to talk back, you give them the power to control your spirit. But silence is everything. What do I say? Silence means I don't need your approval. Silence means I don't need your approval to be secure. Silence means I don't argue with what is beneath me. You know, when you argue much and you keep on replying back what they're saying, they get to, you are able now, you become age mates, you begin to get to the same classmates now, you get into their class. But when you learn not to respond to every word, to respond to every argument, that silence now, what does it mean? Silence says, I trust the truth will reveal itself without my defense. When you are silent, it simply means that the truth will reveal itself without my defense. You don't need to defend. You just have to know how to use silence. I'm speaking to you how to use silence. Today, let silence help you to grow. In silence, even the seed, when it's on the ground, covered by the soil, nobody can tell how the rate of germination. As they watch, they'll only be shocked to realize one morning that the plant have shot out. Let your enemies be moved and be shocked by your moves, because you use silence. You move silently. Hello. I I believe now you're getting something. That silence protects your vision. I want you to understand, silence protects your vision because your excellence is not tied in your ability to convince people. So silence will protect your vision. You know, your vision is your goal. Your vision is what carries your destiny. So when you're silent, it will protect your vision. It will protect your dream against the dream killers. Just learn to use silence. And that is why God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth, that you should hear more and speak less. 2 eyes that you should see more, but the mouth is just 1. I want you to understand now, because the mouth settles everything. You're not even a fool. When he speaks, he settles out every doubt. But sometimes in your silence, everybody will keep on asking, what is he about to do? What is he saying about the situation? Anasema nini kuhusu ile mambo anapitia? Lakini kitakachokusaidia kwa kunyamaza, una confuse adui zako. Kwa kunyamaza, unajipatia nafasi ya kutumia nguvu hizo kesho kufanya jambo lingine. Unajipatia nafasi ya kuinuka kupitia kunyamaza. So leo hii nataka uelewe the importance of silence. Because sometimes you have learned how to talk back, but understand now the importance of silence. When you are silent, people don't know your next move. Destiny requires discretion. So when you are silent, people don't know the next move that you're about to make. Not everyone deserves to know the details of your journey. The seed grows underground without revealing its process. Sometimes some things that if you want to go far, learn to play your games in a silent manner. Play your cards in a silent manner. That is why I call it a military weapon. In military, they don't tell you or reveal to you the kind of weapons they have. They don't parade their strength. Sometimes you might take it as weakness, but when the battle begins, you begin to learn these people are sophisticated. They had power against what was coming against them. But let me tell you one thing. Once your enemy knows everything about you, he has won your battle halfway. You are halfway done. But if you keep on releasing a different step, when they expect you on this end, they realize that the taller the tree, the deeper the roots. It will always keep always learn to keep your recipe as a secret. There are hotels like and these restaurants like KFC, Chicken Inn. You realize that they cook the same thing, but the flavor is different. They keep their flavor as their recipe as a secret. Coca-Cola, they have kept their recipe as a secret, and that is why you cannot compete against them, because they have taken it as a secret. Even in the kingdom of God, you must know, as I get close to my conclusion, that is why God told the children of Israel when they were to go around the walls of Jericho, he told them, and you shall be silent. You shall go around the wall the first day without saying anything. Second day in silent. The people who are watching them, the enemies, they thought these are a confused bunch of people. People have got no direction. They spoke things, but the Israelites were acting under instruction. Joshua told them, you shall go around the wall in silence. In the 7th day, they shouted out, and the Bible says the walls came down. Let me tell you one thing. The reason to why your walls are still standing before you is because you don't know when to speak and when to shut up. I came to tell you the secret of your next move, the next level that you're moving into. Use silence to your advantage. Use it as a tool now. Use it as a weapon. Use it as a vehicle towards your next level. It will help you. It will give you gains. And above all, you will reign.